Hi everyone, my name is Mia, I live in Barcelona and I work in trading. I have my own team of market analysts and every day we analyze charts, trading platforms, asset behavior and the mistakes that beginners most often make. And today I will explain in simple words what pocket option is, how this platform works and what the word strategy actually means in trading. Because many beginners enter the platform, they see the up and down buttons and they think, well, this looks simple. But in reality, a simple button does not mean simple trading. Pocket Option is an online trading platform most often associated with short-term trades and binary options. And to explain it very simple, the idea is this. You choose an asset, for example, a currency pair, cryptocurrency, index, or commodity. Then you choose the trade duration and make forecast, whether the price will be higher or lower after a certain period of time. For example, you look at the euro-dollar chart and you think that in 1 minute the price will be higher than it's now. You press up. If your forecast is correct, the trade closes in profit. But if not, you get a loss. Sounds simple, and that is exactly why such platforms often attract beginners. The interface is clear and trades can be opened quickly. But here it is important not to confuse a simple interface with easy profit. Just because there are only a few buttons does not mean that market is easy to predict. The market moves under the influence of news, major players, liquidity, the emotions of participants and many other factors. That is why simple guessing the direction is not a strategy. When a person opens Pocket Option for the first time, they may feel that everything is very clear. Here's the chart, here's the trade amount, here is the time, and here are 2 buttons, up or down. And the brain immediately thinks, well, it's basically a 50-50 chance. But in reality, it's more complicated. Even if visually the choice looks like higher or lower, the result does not depend only on luck. It is important to understand where you are entering the trade, why you are entering exactly there, what kind of market condition you are seeing, whether there is a trend, whether there are strong levels, what the volatility is like, and whether any important news is coming out. Many beginners make the same mistake. They open trades simply because the price has been rising for too long or has fallen too much. But the market does not have to reverse just because we think it should. That is exactly why trading needs a strategy. A trading strategy is a set of rules that you use to make decisions. Not your mood, not intuition, not I feel like it. Actual rules. In simple words, a strategy answers several questions, like when do I open a trade? Which asset do I trade? At what time do I trade? What signal am I waiting for? How much money do I risk in one trade? And when do I stop? For example, a strategy may sound like this. I trade only with the trend. I open a trade after a pullback to a level. I do not enter before important news. I risk only a small part of my deposit, and after 3 losing trades in a row, I stop trading for the day. That already looks like a system. A strategy is not needed to win every single trade. It's important to understand that no strategy gives a 100% result. Even a good system can have losing trades. And the purpose of strategy is not to guess correctly every time, but to help you act consistently, calmly, and without chaos. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you are looking at a chart and you see that the price is confidently moving upward. This is called an uptrend. A beginner may simply press up because the price is rising, but that is not always the right approach, because the entry may already be late. A more careful option is to wait until the price pulls back slightly, approaches an important level or support line, and only then look for a signal that the upward movement may continue. So the logic is this. The market is moving up, then it pauses, pulls back a little, and if buyers appear again, you can consider a trade upward. But even here it's important to remember, this is not a guarantee. It's simply a more conscious approach than pressing a button randomly. Another example is not trading during major news releases. During such moments, the price can jump sharply in different directions, and even a good-looking strategy may work worse. So, a strategy is not only about the entry point, it is also about understanding when it is better not to trade at all. Without a strategy, a trader quickly falls into an emotional trap. First, they make one random trade. If it closes in profit, they become confident and think, I understand the market. Then they increase the amount, open more trades and start rushing. If the trade closes in a loss, another desire appears to win the money back. And now the person is opening trades not based on analysis, but based on emotions. And this is a very dangerous moment, because the market does not know that you want to get your money back. It does not care what happened in your previous trade. So I often tell my team of analysts that the main task of a trader is not to click more often, but to think better. And sometimes the best choice is not to open a trade, especially if there is no clear signal, the market is chaotic, or you feel that you are trading emotionally. If you are just getting familiar with pocket option or trading in general, I would recommend starting not with a real deposit, but with a demo account. But a demo account should be used also correctly. Not just to press buttons out of curiosity, but to start understanding where the market may go and which strategy is working today. It's better to begin with a small balance. 5 to 10,000 is more than enough for your first successful trades on the platform. Also, set your limits in advance. How many trades per day are you ready to open? After what loss will you stop? What amount are you not ready to exceed? This is discipline. And without it, even the most beautiful strategy may not work. So let's summarize. Pocket Option is a trading platform where you can open short-term trades and make a forecast on price movement. It may look simple, especially for beginners, but trading is always connected with risk, and the strategy is your set of rules. It helps you avoid chaos, avoid emotional trading, and understand why you are opening a trade. And if this video was useful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel and write in the comments, have you already tried Pocket Option or are you just starting it for now? And see you in the next video.